French Payroll Expert is a small company, and we provide payroll services to foreign companies who come to France. Basically, a company that just sends or have 1 or 2, 10 employees in France. They don't have the in-house resources to know the French payroll and all of its process. Well, the main issue is that we have a lot of questions, usually the same question over and over again, and they are fairly simple questions, at least for experts such as I. So therefore, the challenge was to manage with efficiency how to answer to those questions. What prompted me to look for a solution for my customer service is basically ChatGPT. When it became publicly available, I tried to use it myself, and then I noticed that it could be very useful to provide services to myself and my clients. When I looked for a provider, I looked for many of those. AI is something I know nothing of. And when I spoke with SSW's representative, they are the one I trusted the most to understand my needs and provide something I would then understand. Basically, they were able to see what I wanted and give me the tools to go where I wanted.
I'm Gilles, I'm a software developer at SSW, and the FP project is a project about AI, creating a chatbot powered by AI. I think the main challenge I got working on that project was to find the proper prompt which could work with every kind of question the user will have.
Clients can input their question and they have a return from the chatbot. I have clients speaking English, which I do as well, French, which obviously I do as well, but I have clients speaking German, Spanish, Chinese, and all kinds of language. And when they ask their question in that language to the AI will answer in their language. But then I cannot review the question in that language because I don't speak it. One of the challenges we had was to incorporate a translation layer so that I can understand the question asked by the client to the AI, and even, if needed, review them and complement on them. One of the benefits of my AI, it also provides with a link to the database, so that when I have an answer from the AI, I check the answer, I get access to the database, and I can confirm his answer and then provide the answer to my clients. That's truly changed my workflow.
We developed a special testing procedure which allowed the client to basically provide a big CSV of a bunch of different questions, and then we sort of ran all those through the system in bulk, produced a CSV output, and then he was able to basically go through all those outputs and make sure they were correct. And this way we could make a small tweak to the system prompt, rerun the whole procedure through that whole file, and then check if the answers were better or worse.
I have a couple of new clients coming since I developed AI, and I add to my speech that they will have access to an AI that could answer their question on French labor law. And that gave me an added value compared to my competition, because they don't have it yet. I never had such a huge project. And SSW used the professional implementation of project. What I expected was I give everything, they do everything, I got a product. That's not the way it works. I mean, we had meetings every day so that I can see the project evolving. I can give feedback. We worked as a team, not as a provider and a client, and that was the great benefit of the Scrum process.
Obviously, the client had a vision, but a lot of the specifics of how to implement that vision were unknown when we started, because it wasn't until we started sort of actually delivering a prototype solution that he was able to see, oh, okay, so that's how it works. Now let's tweak what you've done to align it better with my vision. And that's part of the whole sort of agile approach, is as you deliver iteration by iteration, you're able to sort of improve it a small step each time towards the ultimate goal, and that applies to both him and to us.
The interaction between the team and the client were very challenging, because Callum was working from Australia, the client was working from Paris, and I was working from Strasbourg. So we had to find a way to work together.
Well, dealing with SSW's international office was not a challenge for me. Basically, having call at 8, 9 in the morning, for me, from my side, no problem at all.
So the most rewarding part for me was probably the first time we got it running on production successfully. We went through all the test questions, they all came back with the correct answers, and the look on the client's face when we told him it's all working and he was able to start inviting test users to try it out, that was very rewarding.
SSW's unique selling point is professionalism. They are pros. You got a soccer player and you got professional soccer player. They are the professional soccer player.